Today we're going to make 3 brilliant bruschetta from my new book. So we're going to start with some lovely bread over here. Slice it on the angle because it looks nicer and you actually get more bread. Whack the heat onto this. When this is hot, we'll just cover these in some nice extra virgin olive oil, slap them on, get them nice and crispy, and then we're ready to make our toppings. So you want about a dozen or so lovely ripe tomatoes. Chop them into quarters. Okay, so now what you want to do is scoop up these gorgeous tomatoes, stick them in a bowl, and add some olives. Just chop these up like this. You can have them nice and diced, or you can leave them quite rustic, as I like to call it, because I'm a bit lazy and I can't be bothered to get them that fine. So just shove them in. So now we just need a bit of a shallot, and you just peel back the outside like that and hold on to it. Slice across it like this, and there we go. I'll tell you what, we'll just shove it all in. Now it may not look that nice at the moment, but it will taste brilliant. Pinch of salt, or 2. Pinch of sugar, just to bring up the sweetness. We'll go for the large black pepper thing, so I can feel like a waiter at an Italian restaurant. Drizzle of oil. Now, if I had a spoon, I'd probably use a spoon, but as we don't, I'm just going to use my hands. Excuse my fingers. Really nice. So if you fancy some basil, you can put some in, but if you don't, it's perfectly nice without. We'll probably go for a little bit. So we'll mix this up again. One last little thing. We're going to take our garlic, give it some slight encouragement, and then just give it a slight rub on. Now you can miss this out if you're on a date and you don't want to smell garlicky, or you're going out. I understand. So we're just gonna pile these as high as we can get. There we go. And you can finish it with some fresh basil if you fancy it, or just get stuck right in. Just do the bread in exactly the same way, and we're just going to get started with these broad beans. Now, you can buy them frozen or fresh, and what you need to do is just cook them for about 5 to 6 minutes until they are nice and soft. You're going to need to shell them. So I'd recommend just getting onto music and just try and get lost in some sort of broad bean related trance. And we're going to shove these all in here. We're just going to add a bit of Wensleydale cheese. Now I'm not sure they'd have Wensleydale in Italy, but I think it's something they'd be proud of. We'll just finish the job with our fingers, and now we need a fork. Add a drizzle of olive oil, squeeze of lemon juice. Comes the hard work. But you want to leave some nice big old chunks in there. I'm just going to give these a little taste. Nice, but needs a little bit more lemon juice, a little bit more oil, and a touch of salt. That's better now. We'll take our garlic from before. See, look at that gorgeous green. I'm just going to add our friend Mr. Pepper over here, and we're ready to eat. We've got these beautiful wild mushrooms over here, and we're just going to start the recipe with some garlic that we rubbed on a bruschetta. Just take a little bit of coarse sea salt, put it there like that, get your knife, hands there, and then just put some pressure on with your fingers and drag it backwards, and then mix the salt and the garlic together while doing so, and it'll crush it up. Now we need just a bit of shallot, so we can get the pan on the heat now. Grab some butter here. Just put some oil in as well, just to stop it burning. So we'll leave that just to melt down. So now we're just going to shove our shallot and garlic into the pan with the butter and the oil that's been melted. And we just need that to soften up. Keep this on a really low heat and wait until they're translucent. So now we're just going to sort out these mushrooms. So to prepare these, just make sure any mud on them is just comes off. You should just be able to brush it off. Never wash them though, because otherwise they'll just absorb all the water and be horrible. So these look like they're sweated off. So we've got our wine. It's nice. Just pour this in. Turn up the heat a little bit. Just so the alcohol starts to evaporate off and you don't get a bitter taste. Right, so the wine's reduced right down. Now it's the mushrooms' turn. Turn up the heat a little bit. So we're just going to stir these around a little bit, coat them in the delicious, winey, garlicky, oniony juices, which smell so great, by the way. And just leave them there for a couple of minutes just to cook through. Now it's time to add the thyme. I'm really sorry. Take it off the heat. A splash of double cream and just a squeeze of lemon juice. Pinch of salt. And again, big pepper. And we can now top that on a bruschetta. Enjoy. So good.